Yeah, welcome back to the class today, and in this tutorial I'll be taking you on siphoning. What is siphoning? Siphoning is the process of you evacuating debris from the beneath of your fish tank. So the accumulated debris are what ultimately causes water pollution, and also by polluting the water, the fishes always get hung on the surface of the water. So you see the fishes will start hanging if the water is being polluted. So let me show you. The fishes are not hanging now because of the medication we have given them before. What you see now is there are foams on the water, and these foams comes especially when you are using 0.5 mm feed. And also it is also ideal for you to separate the fishes from the tank where it is to another tank, because if the fishes are too many inside the pond and they get to 2 weeks, the reason why I've not separated this is because they are not that too much. If they are excess in the pond, in the hatchery pond where they are being hatched, once it is 2 weeks, the fishes will actually start dropping. Dropping means they will start dying. The reason is because they will get congested, and they will feel the place is too small for them, and some of them will start dying off. So what you do is you use your kakaban and you put inside the pond. You use your kakaban, fetch them out and transfer them to another pond which you have washed with salt. You have washed the pond and rinse it with salt, and then you fill in water. Then you can now use your kakaban. And fetch them, or you scoop them and you transfer them to that place. So what I will do today is I will show you how to siphon, if in case you want to siphon. So for the purpose of this class, I'll have to do small siphoning. So let me show you. So now you can see those foams, and you can also see the accumulated debris beneath the water. You can see the foams on the water. Sometimes it gets more than this. This foam sometimes fills the water, and plenty of it fills the water so much. So what you do is when you siphon the accumulated debris, the foams will reduce, and you also keep running good water flow through. And it doesn't stop actually when you siphon, because you are using 0.5 mm feed to feed the fishes. So you can see them, the fishes are actually coming up. So this is what we'll be using to siphon. This is called siphoning hose. This is a half-inch pipe, and this is a half-inch hose. I just tied it together so it will be easy for me to use. And this is actually 6 feet in length. So depending on the size of your pond, if your pond is bigger or longer, you can cut more length of this. So you actually have to dip one edge of it, like this is the side I'll be putting inside the water, because you hold this place. You hold this place to control the mouth, to control this mouth. So you hold this place, you hold it together like this to control. So what you do is you do what is called vacuum cleaning. You dip it into the pond. You dip it into the pond, and you have to put this in your mouth. You bend down, and before you do that, make sure your water level in the pond has been increased. So when you increase it, it will be above this bucket. You have to use a bucket or a 70-liter bowl. So, but I'm using a bucket for now. So, when you soak, you have to soak until the water comes out. So let me soak. So you can see it's coming out. It's coming out. So you can see it's coming out. So what you do next is you have to be moving this. Thank you for choosing Grantskills as your #1 online free professional course creator. For your notice, I want you to know that the instructor of this course has put in so much effort, time and money just to create this content for you to learn all for free. So please do well to click on the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so you will be the first to get our video tutorials we'll be posting at all time. Also give it a thumbs up and drop a comment to help us improve more. Thank you. So after this now, I'm going to separate these fish today because there are actually many, but I'm not gonna siphon the pond totally. I'm just using this to show you how you can siphon your pond. You can see the shootouts are just running everywhere. They are so big now. I will sort them. Today is the 16th day of these fishes. You can see how marvelously they are doing. If not for the medication we gave them from the beginning, by now they should have been dropping, especially since they are in a concrete. So what I would have done is to transfer them to tarpaulin pond to give them a better temperature, but now their immune system is strong enough to withstand the temperature in a concrete pond, and they grow more faster in concrete pond. They grow more faster in concrete pond. So you just take your time and do the siphoning. This actually takes a whole lot of time to do, but it's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. Now, with the quantity of this fish inside here, I'm sure of getting 40,000 pieces. And if you notice, the fish we used the first method to hash actually did well, while the one we used the second method of mixing the sperm meat in the whole egg didn't actually hash well. If not, we would have been able to get over 100,000 here. But in this case, I'm expecting at least 40 to 50,000. So I'm actually doing this until the bucket gets filled. And before you siphon, any day you want to siphon, make sure you don't feed them before you siphon. Because if you feed them before you siphon, they will actually get stressed up and many will be dropping. So you don't need to feed them before you siphon. After siphoning, you can feed them. They won't die of hunger. They can even stay like this for the next 1 week without feeding. But the only thing is you have to see a whole lot of shooters because they will cannibalize themselves so much at this age. They cannibalize themselves so much. Even right from the 3rd day when they start eating. Sometimes if you look closely, you see that they are already cannibalizing themselves from that tender age. So they cannibalize until when they have started eating 3 mm. Cannibalism reduces. That's for the grow out stage. So the bucket is filled now. I have to remove. This shouldn't go out. You have to flush the line by raising the pipe up. The host. So after doing this, you have another bucket. What you do is you lift this one up. You lift it up. Keep it this way. So keep it this way. What you're gonna do is you allow the water to get settled and you get another shorter hose which you use in siphoning this. Another shorter hose, but this is too short. I'm not gonna use this, but you should get another shorter hose. Okay, so I'm still gonna use my long hose. So you can see the fishes are big, a way bigger. It is possible you may not lose any of these fish at this level now because they are somehow bigger. Assuming you did this the early stage where you start seeing the debris below, you would have lost a lot of fish. At least somehow there won't be that too much, but you lost. So me, I don't like losing any fish at all, but there's no how you won't lose, even when transferring, when sorting and the rest of them. So if you want to siphon from this bucket, when putting your hose inside the bucket, don't allow the hose to hit on this. Once it hits, all of them goes down and they hide under the debris. So what you do is you gradually put it from the middle, and then you can balance your hands on top and you suck. You drag to this bucket down. You drag to this bucket down and you start moving your hands. You can see So you start moving your hands around to collect the debris beneath. So that is how you do it until the whole debris goes out. You can see it's all out. It's all out, and you can see this one. So what you do is you also raise this one up. When you raise that one, you use your feeder to take these ones. So you can see them, and then you take it back to the pond, and you continue in such manner until the fish is finished from the one you siphoned out. You continue like that until you finish the pond. So that is it for siphoning, and I believe you can do your siphoning perfectly. And remember, after siphoning, if the fishes are too much, even before 2 weeks, even before the 14th day, make sure you take them out, you share them, you separate them to other ponds where they will have more space. So anytime you see your fish, even when they are above this size or when they are below this size, make sure you separate them. Don't allow them to be congested in a pond, or else you just come one morning, your fishes are not sick, nothing happens to them, and you come one morning or one evening, your fishes, like 80 to 90% have all died. So that is the disadvantage of overcrowding your fishes in one pond. So thank you very much for today's class. I hope you've gotten something upstairs. Take care. Thank you for choosing Grantskills as your #1 online free professional course creator. For your notice, I want you to know that the instructor of this course has put in so much effort, time and money just to create this content for you to learn all for free. So please do well to click on the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so you will be the first to get our video tutorials we'll be posting at all time. Also give it a thumbs up and drop a comment to help us improve more. Thank you.